beautiful.
Well, hello. So it is actually already, like 1:15. I decided to work from home this morning, and now here in probably 30 minutes or so, I'm actually going to go into work. But before I do, I was just looking out at our back porch, and I really need to, what I always call winterizing it. I should have done this, actually, a month ago, and here we are. Such is life. But a couple things. I'm going to go ahead and take our umbrella here. I'm going to put that in the garage. I need to cover up this table, but it just snowed this morning, and so I don't want to put a cover on it, and then the wood not be able to breathe and that kind of stuff, and then get moldy or anything like that by having the moisture trapped in there. So I'm probably going to have to wait a little while before I actually get this put into its cover and all that kind of stuff. But I am going to quickly clean off my Blackstone. There it is. Clean this off. Go ahead and wipe it all down and all that kind of stuff, and I have a cover for that. Put the cover on that for the winter. I'm going to take a broom and try and get as much snow off of this stuff as I can. Just try and sweep it onto the floor, scoot this all together, and then I have a little cover that I use for this furniture as well. This I'm not as concerned because it's all like mesh and stuff like that, and it's like a plasticky kind of material. So I'm not as worried as I am like with the wood over there about it, getting, too much moisture trapped in and whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this stuff up. I've got a few random little things over there I need to take care of. That umbrella I just keep out here during the winter, although I might try and take it out this year, just because it might just be better. Anyway, put that cushion away over there, put the hammock away, and then way over there by our little fire pit area, we have like our water table. That's got to be put away. So just kind of, again, winterize the back porch here, get it ready for the winter, even though, as you can see on the ground, winter is here. Winter's not coming. Winter is here. That actually was a little bit more like Liam Neeson than I was hoping for, but I'll take it.
I just realized I have not said, hey, yo, to you guys today. It's like 3 p.m. at this point. So I just finished filming my best makeup of the year video, which you won't see until after Christmas. But yeah, I can't believe we're already here. I feel like I was just filming my one from last year, like a few months ago, and here we are. So these are so much fun. They're so much fun to plan. They're so much fun to film. My other one I do of the best of the year is like my lifestyle one, and it's everything else, like jewelry, clothing, home and kitchen, skincare, etc. But the one I filmed today was just makeup, my tippy top fave. So stay tuned for that after Christmas. Sometimes it's hard to pick and like divvy between, but then there's certain categories. I had like 3 foundations. They're all different, and I love them all. Actually 4 if you count the BB cream. And then other ones where like highlighter category, I had 1, and even that I was like, I just don't wear highlighter a lot right now. So anyway, it was very fun. You want to see a little behind the scenes of it? It's a mess. So a little bit of a mess. Yeah, I actually need to film some close-ups of everything right now. And then I think Lissy's just about up from her naps. Then I'll go get her. But hopefully later this week, we will have my filming area set up at work. So then I'll be able to start the New Year videos off filming there. And that is a very exciting idea to me. I'm so excited.
Okay, good news, bad news. Good news, I got a lot more done out here than I'd planned. Bad news is I didn't end up going into work at all today. I ended up working from home instead because I had some work emails to answer, and I just did it on my laptop and stuff here. So I ended up just working from home this afternoon. But I got more done, so I kind of came out here for a little bit. Then it started snowing again, so I went inside for a little bit. Got a lot done, so that's the good news. I got the Blackstone all cleaned and covered up for the winter. I got all the little random stuff over there put away. I could not get that umbrella out of its little post there, and so it's just going to live there. It's lived there the last 3 winters, so it's probably fine anyway. This I had all covered. You can see the cover has flown over here now. This cover has never worked really well because the straps, for whatever reason, are just not very strong. And so when you pull on them, they just come apart. And so you can see like all the other ones. So what I'm going to have to do is put it back on, put maybe some bricks in the middle there, and then get some bungee cords or some rope or something around the edge to actually keep it in place. Anyway, I'll get to that tomorrow. Not going to worry about it today. But it was all covered up and looking really nice. Anyway, what else? Got the umbrella put away here, so that's great. We had just like random dog toys and things out in the yard. Those are all put away. The hammock is put away. Future Tyler popping in here really quickly just to say that I ended up getting it back on, and I ended up putting a ratchet strap around it in addition to the ones that are already on there. So hopefully with the ratchet straps it will stay on. I might still get some sort of brick or something to put there in the middle, but in theory Hopefully it's not going anywhere now. I got all the bird feeders filled, and we had our hot tub was like 4 inches low on water. Just over time, it just eventually evaporates and stuff like that. So I ended up getting that filled, got it, all the chemicals in it, cleaned it up and all that kind of stuff. So that's great because it's been low for a little while. So I'm glad to have that done. The water table that was out here at our bonfire pit, that's put away. All the toys are put away. The chairs are put back where they're supposed to go. So obviously we're not going to spend a whole lot of time out here. We might do, if it's a little bit more of a mild day, a bonfire, but I put the baby swing away. We had a random like little slide here. One of our tiny little chairs was out here, some toys. That's all put away. That's a great feeling, having this whole area cleaned up. And I think that's it. I think that's everything I got done. Put the cushions away. So anyway, glad to have all that done. Wasn't really what I was planning on getting that done today, but I'm glad that it is done. So the back porch is actually winterized. That is all.
All right, so we are at the store, me and Genevieve, to get some groceries. We need to get new tortillas. If you know, you know. Anyway, so yeah, our list is kind of random, but I need to get these things. We're trying to do it fast because we're all pretty darn hungry. All right, we're just getting the normal ones. Forget the street tacos. We got bread, bananas, Cheez-Its. I'm also on the hunt for eggnog because Tyler said he couldn't find any, and I'm like, challenge accepted, because we were both craving eggnog the other day. Okay, all I kept finding were these. And I'm like, no, we want the real deal. So there's like 3 left of, I guess, Kroger's brand of eggnog done. Wait, I was like, it's non-alcoholic. Okay, good, perfect. Because this was way cheaper. They also have the low-fat version. We're gonna try it. I don't know. I just love the taste of eggnog. Gigi's excited to try it too. Also got some other things. Our favorite eggs we haven't had in a while because they're not sold at like every store, and they're often sold out too. So excited about those. I haven't tried the mixed berry noosa. Tofu for a quick dinner. Tyler likes the bigger noosas. We're on our way. How is it that, first of all, it is so cold? Like, it's snowing like we showed, but boy. How is it that when you go to the store for 3 things, you, no matter what, no matter the store, leave with at least 3 times the amount of things that you went in for? And they end up being things you needed, but I don't know. Anyway, I got way more than I anticipated, but we did need all of the things. Alrighty, we are back home. I am gonna make the tacos. We're doing classic tacos this time. So some ground turkey. We obviously, I think most people do it with ground beef, but my mom cooks a lot with ground turkey. And so in my like high school years, she'd kind of switched to a lot more ground turkey than ground beef. And I ended up, it really isn't bad, especially when you put a lot of like seasoning on it in general. You can tell the difference, but it's not so wildly different. So we try to switch it out from time to time. So ground turkey it is tonight, taco seasoning. We have a weird amount of them, so cutting some of those up. I got new tortillas. If you didn't know why I got more tortillas, it is because the tortillas I bought the other day, if you saw that Vlogmas episode, I was like, oh, we'll try these street tacos, blah, blah, blah. They had already expired, and at this point, they're even more expired. They're probably fine. I mean, honestly, I don't know. But it was also one of those things that I'm like, it is right before the holidays. I don't want to get sick. I don't want all of us to get sick. Right, you know what I mean? But again, I think it'd probably be fine. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to comment below that it would be. I don't know, but it just wasn't worth the risk right now. So I need to get this stuff cooked. It's going to be like 5 minutes, and then we'll be eating. Oh, the other thing. Tyler bought these, you're going to laugh, beans, right? Jalapeno and bacon pinto beans. Usually we'll do like refried beans. He's a big fan. Refried beans are fine. I just don't really care about them. But we don't have any. And he was like, well, maybe make that. I'm like, okay. So I'm just going to stick it on the stove. He'll have that. The only other thing we sometimes will add to taco night is like rice, Mexican rice, Spanish rice, whatever. Well, it's typically Mexican rice. Although I've done like what they call Spanish style rice, and it's also good with it, but it is a little bit different. But we don't have any of that, so we're just going to skip that. Also, I think this is the first time one of our favorite kitchen tools is making an appearance in Vlogmas. This is one we've had a while. You can kind of tell. It's all worn. There's a million versions of this on Amazon, but I love our little ground meat chopper, if you will. It works great, especially once it's cooked for like maybe 1 more minute. It'll really break it apart easily. Also, it's weirdly hard to do with my left hand. Also, does anyone have a burner they literally don't use? Because I just had the realization, I don't think I have ever used this back burner. Because I always use this one, and so it'd be like kind of in the way, you know what I mean? I'd be reaching over whatever the main thing I'm cooking is. And I oftentimes use that one. If I need a back smaller one, that's the one I always go for. I never, ever use that one. Which burner is the burner you don't use? I want to know. I also had this little thing of olives that I just kind of cut them up. They actually sell these little individual ones sliced too, but these were whole. I love olives so much, you guys. I always have them on hand. So some of those. We've got sour cream. Tyler's favorite hot sauce for tacos, right? When we're having Mexican, you always want the Valentina with the black label. Find it at Kroger. I can't find it at like any other store. We've got some cheese. We've got our meat. Tyler's got his beans. I actually just tried to buy, I have to say, not necessarily the right vibe with this, Tyler, but it's really good. Oh yeah, I figure you will, but they're really tasty. I told Tyler, I have to remind him because he forgets every time.
Every time.
The trick of putting the sour cream, you know when you're trying to like dollop sour cream on top of your taco and it's just one giant clump here and there. If you put it down first, then you can spread it evenly. You're not dirtying the thing. Then you can put all your stuff on.
And I forget it every time. So thank you for reminding me.
PSA. Put your sour cream on first. Spread it out, Tyler.
Put sour cream all...
on tortilla
PSAO.
first.
Put sour cream all over. First. PSAOF. It's a piss off. After working outside today on this chilly day. Hi, buddy. You excited about the fire? I thought, I'm going to go ahead and get a fire started, and it is lovely. Pinocchio loves when we have fire going. Do you want me to get you a bed, buddy? Do you want to get you a bed? Lay by the fire? Okay. What a happy boy. Okay, I know everyone has been waiting all Vlogmas for this. Let's talk toilets. Do you hear that sound? I don't know if it's going to be able to come through the camera, but do you hear it? Sounds like water running through. And it's our toilet. One of our toilets upstairs. This flapper in here is like deteriorating. In all 3 of our toilets since we've moved here 7 years ago, I am constantly replacing these flappers. I have bought different brands. I have no idea. Never in my life, anywhere I've lived, have I ever had to replace one of these. But something about our water, it just makes these deteriorate over time. And it's the weirdest thing. They just get so mushy. And we used to have really hard water. We got our water softener fixed, and now we have really soft water, so it's not hard or soft water. That's not it. I don't know what causes it, but it is the weirdest thing. And so I keep buying these. I bought the actual brand, the Toto brand. I bought off-brand. I don't know if it's the rubber. It is the weirdest thing. So I'm constantly replacing these. And by constantly, I mean like 4 times over the course of 7 years, but that's still a lot. But I've gotten to the point now where I buy them in bulk because I'll start to hear it a little bit one day, and then usually within a week, it starts doing that, where it was just literally draining constantly. So I have to go get a new one, and like it started yesterday, and so I'm having to replace it. It is the weirdest thing. So if anybody has any idea why this keeps happening to us, please let me know. I have no theories. I cannot figure this out. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and replace this. I guess the good news is it's really easy to do. I've gotten good at it. So this just comes off of here. See if I can do it with one hand. Ta-da! I turned the water off already. Over on the side there. It's going to go ahead and flush there. And then the new one just fits in here. Like so. There's 2 little things here that this goes around. And then this just connects to here. And then just turn the water back on. And bada bing, bada boom. It's fixed. At least for the next 6 to 18 months. It'll be fine. So if anyone has any theories about my flimsy flappers, be more than welcome to hear it. And one thing that I thought it might have been was that we used to get those like chlorine tablets that would go on the top of the tank, the upper decker area. And I thought maybe it was like causing them to, over time, like get real flimsy and stuff like that. So we stopped using those, and it still doesn't. So that theory went out the window. So I'm out of ideas.
Nice spit up. Wait, spit up? Oh, just like drool and stuff.
Yeah.
Like spit up.
Yeah. On my shirt. And it's so vibrant on the screen there. I'll
just stand like that, yeah. Perfect. Stand.
Just one thing. One person keeps commenting. Okay, I actually have 2 comments to address. The first comment, person keeps saying, are you going to do the Egypt videos? And it might be a different person every day. There are going to be Egypt videos eventually. So I'm working on
Please, he's got to finish Europe videos before he
That has to be done first. I'm also working on some of the photos that I took in Egypt, though.
Yeah.
And they're pretty incredible. So yes, that will be happening. My guess is 2035.
Yeah,
is when those
that
will
might be... Yeah.
A little close.
Yeah.
So somewhere between 2024 and 2035.
We actually did the math on how long it took. That might be correct.
Yeah.
What was your second comment?
The second comment... Oh, somebody's been commenting. And it's actually pretty funny. She's written, like, every day, she's like, day 16 of me asking Tyler and Jessica to sing A Christmas Carol. Day 17 of me asking Tyler and Jessica...
Very sweet.
It's not going to happen.
It ain't going to happen.
We're not doing it.
We're just not doing it.
I don't know why. You and I are both weird about...
I don't know why. You and I are both weird about... I don't know. I just started on it.
Doing a bit?
Stop.
Are you doing a bit right now?
I am.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, which is funny because, like, literally that's how we met. Like, it's something we...
Yeah.
But, yeah, it just feels weird upon you were on the internet.
Yeah.
Looking into the eyes of the camera.
Took years for me to even play.
I bet in like 5 years I'm just going to start doing that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
then I'll like look back like, what an idiot. Remember when I said that?
Yeah.
Never say never, but
yeah.
right now the answer is
Probably never. Took me forever to even just think about playing piano. And I've only done it, I think, twice so far. Maybe 3 times.
You should do that again in this. It's very nice. Don't tell me my business.
That's not fair. But yeah,
I'm just having a conversation with myself, really.
But I feel like singing is... Neither one of us are probably going to sing. I don't know why. We just don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
I'm feeling very weird.
Yeah.
I'm feeling very irie. Anyway, but thank you. That's really kind of you to request. I totally get it. My parents have been requesting that we sing it
constantly.
You maybe play piano there because they've got a piano there, and like you can crank out some Christmas tunes.
Oh, you were talking about at your parents' Christmas?
Yeah.
I thought you just meant in general. They're always asking us to sing or something.
But no, like, and you've done that before.
Yeah, and no one ever listens, and I'm just
everyone is listening.
I'm just adding to the
noise and the chaos. My mom's in the kitchen just smiling. It is just totally making her day. No, we all it's enjoyable. Yeah, it really is. Gosh, I really want to play a game.
Do that.
I really want to play.
Fire's roaring.
I really want to play Guess Who.
Too bad.
Too bad we don't have that. Speaking of, we just watched Polar Express. Genevieve.
Merry Christmas, kids.
It's a nightmare.
That's my joke. You totally stole that punchline from me.
So we've been doing it back and forth all day.
You stole the punchline from me.
I did, sorry.
Just half a second before I had a chance to say it.
I just had to do it. You just had to. I'm in a funky mood.
I am too. I feel weird. It's mostly because of the spit up.
You're just really in your head about the spit up.
I'm just going to sit over here.
Side note, the tacos were delicious.
Yeah,
Genevieve was vibing on the tacos, which was great too. So we just watched Polar Express, and the book, The Polar Express, I know we used to do the author is Chris Van Allsburg, and we used to, in 5th grade, do like a Chris Van Allsburg unit in December. I think it was December. Because Polar Express is by him, but then there's like a bunch of other books that are, anyway. But I don't think we have that book, so I put it in our Amazon cart.
Yeah.
For Christmas. I think that could be a cool gift from Mommy and Daddy.
Yeah.
Since we watched the movie with her. But she was really into it.
Man. Into it.
Like, was asking deep questions that I'm like, I don't have the answer to that.
Yeah. I have a feeling that'll be one that, now that she's seen it and loved it, we'll watch it 10 times.
We'll want to watch, yeah. I'd never really sat down and watched the Polar Express. Like, I'd seen the hot chocolate scene and really the whole beginning. Like, first 30 minutes, everything else, I don't think I've ever seen.
I'd never seen. I think the only thing I'd ever seen was the hot chocolate.
Yeah. The animation is so odd.
So I looked it up. It's
so
Tom Hanks in like one of those doc suits.
Yeah.
But he does like all the characters, including the boy. Like I thought there was like
a different voice.
Different voice.
For the boy.
But he does like obviously all the characters that look like Tom Hanks, but he also does. But they obviously it's such an interesting way to do a movie.
Yeah, it is. So we'll have to figure out what game. We still have a couple games. We say this every year that we bought on people's recommendation, but we've never like taken the time to learn.
Yeah.
Like every few months we'll grab one and like learn it. We recently relearned cribbage.
Yeah, that's a great one.
We haven't played that one in a few weeks. That sounds fun.
You know what game I've always wanted to play and I've never learned how to play? I've never looked it up.
What?
Backgammon.
What were we? Oh, was it 4 Christmases? They were playing that at the beginning, and I was like, oh my gosh.
And somebody mentioned, I think maybe it was even in a comment, that it's a easy game to like play while watching something, so like you don't have to be super involved and stuff like that. But I want to look up how to play it. I have no concept of how to play it.
Yeah,
not even a little.
That'd be fun. That'd be a fun one to know how to play.
Yeah,
It's a classic.
yeah.
Like Parcheesi, but totally different. I think. Well, Parcheesi's like. Anyway, or
All
like
right.
Sorry.
I say we play Phase 10. That's where my vote goes.
For tonight, yeah. We're looking in like our random. Anyway, all right, that sounds good.
Yeah. Tomorrow, the plan is we're going to go to Costco. Our plans almost never go to plan.
I was like,
But if that does happen, that's going to be like our Vlogmas video of the day is just going to be us going to Costco. So it's just going to be like a Costco shop with us, and that's going to be like pretty much the whole video. So that is supposed to happen tomorrow. So the next one you might see might be a Costco.
And then after that, we'll be back to vlogging.
Yep.
But I can't believe we kind of planned to do a few sit-down videos to take the place of a vlog here or there.
Mm-hmm.
Way before day, what are we even on? 18, 19? So it's crazy that we've gone this long and vlogged straight through. So yeah, we're finally going to do one where it's just a standalone video like that.
Also, you know what's funny?
I guess it's still a vlog though, but anyway.
At like, 5 p.m. today? I said something about like, well, you started Vlogmas, didn't you? And you're like, no, didn't you? And I was like, no, I didn't.
I said I vlogged like a bit, but I thought you had already started it.
But I started it, and all I did was, candles in the window. I never actually said, welcome to Vlogmas Day 19. So welcome to Vlogmas Day 19.
Goodbye from Vlogmas Day 19.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on day 20. We will see you guys on day 20.
That's right.
Bye.